Hey everyone, I'm James, and this is Covetous Imp Gaming, and this week we're going to talk about some of the major events going on in the town of Vallaki in Curse of Strahd. Before we get started with that, please do all the things that the internet robots want you to do. Like this video, drop us a comment below, hit the subscribe button, and ring the bell. Check us out on Facebook and Patreon, those links are down below. So in the town of Vallaki, they have a festival every 7 days, and these festivals are thought to keep the devil Strahd away from the town. Now, as far as these people know, the festivals are working. When the party first arrives, they will have just missed the Wolf's Head Jamboree, and signs will be going up for the Festival of the Blazing Sun. So they have about 6 days before this festival takes place, and they will be coming and going from the town as they see fit. They will be informed that their presence is requested and required at the festival. At about the 3-day mark, the bones of St. Andral will go missing from the Church of St. Andral, causing Father Petrovich to go into a bit of a tizzy. Now, at this time, the party is probably out exploring the winery or Yester Hill or possibly the old bone grinder, and won't get an update until they return about the bones' absence. The bones being missing is a big deal. The bones consecrate the church, and the church being consecrated keeps Irina safe. Your party did leave Irina here, right? I play the bones like they are in the book. I leave them in the coffin maker's shop. However, the more time that has elapsed from when the bones went missing to when the party starts looking for them, the harder skill challenges I make to have them find them. If the party doesn't find the bones, fear not. It just adds to the fun later. The next thing I want to talk about is the Festival of the Blazing Sun. The Baron has the entire town gathered in the square, and he's standing on his stage, proclaiming that the festivals are working and the importance of staying happy. All will be well, am I right? Now's the time for Lady Wachter to put her coup into action. As the wicker sun that hangs above the square ignites, Lady Wachter's bodyguard, Ernst Larnack, sneaks up onto the stage and assassinates the Baron and his wife. He drinks a potion of invisibility and takes off into the crowd. As the crowd begins to realize what has happened up on stage, they begin to panic and chaos ensues, and the Feast of St. Andral's begins. At this time, one vampire spawn for each member of the party, as well as Anastasia, one of Strahd's cohorts, exits the coffin maker's shop. The vampire spawn begin working their way through the crowd, eating, biting, clawing, all the commoners, working their way towards the party as Anastasia works her way towards the Church of St. Andral. She's heard rumors that Irina's in the church. She knows that Irina is the focus of all of Strahd's love and affection at this time, and thinks that if she can just remove Irina from the equation, she can have a little bit more of Strahd's attention. Where is Isaac in all of this? Isaac has been shirking his duties, not protecting the Baron from this assassin, but looking after Irina, the woman that he sees as his sister. And when all of this chaos begins in the town square, he runs into the church and removes Irina from Vallaki. Not much happens in Barovia without Strahd's knowledge. By the time Anastasia exits the church, Strahd arrives in the town square. Furious with Anastasia, he sends her back to the castle to await her punishment. Before mounting Bucephalus and returning to the castle, Strahd watches. He watches the party as they deal with the vampire spawn, learning what he can of their abilities, what they're capable of. Should they attack him, he simply shrugs these attacks off, counters any spells that are sent his way, and tells the party that they're not ready for this fight yet. After the vampire spawn are defeated, Strahd mounts his trusty steed and heads back to the castle. Lady Wachter takes the stage. She declares that the festivals were all for naught. She thanks the party for freeing the town from this vampire attack and declares herself the burgomistress of Vallaki. It would seem that the townsfolk and the guards are quite all right with this regime change. That's going to wrap up the events of Vallaki. Next week will be our next installment in our world building series, where we'll be discussing the building and populating of settlements. On Facebook in the coming week, we'll be looking for your questions about settlements. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate all the support. I hope you're staying safe out there, and we'll see you in Barovia.